Hello angels, welcome back to my channel. If you would like to reach out to me personally or you just need a friend to talk to, you can book a session with me at savray.store. You could also find me on any of my socials that will be in the description below along with my website. Alright, now today's topic is going to be a little touchy and a bit hard to hear, but it's going to bring so much relief to hear that we all experience it, and that is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is when you undermine your goals and your dreams. And this can be subconsciously or consciously. It's like setting a destination in your GPS, but then taking a detour in the opposite direction. Or you are walking in a clear path, but then you decide to trail off and start tripping over twigs and logs and stepping into puddles and getting all dirty. So let's also imagine that we're trying to manifest a specific person. You set the intention, you're visualizing, and then you get a text from your specific person. And you decide to answer with words like, why did it take you so long to talk to me? Or pretty much anything that reverts the progress backwards. Or we think of it, you're trying to manifest a new job or a new position in your job. And you set the intention, you're visualizing, then you're offered an opportunity to do something that leads to that promotion. But then you lack motivation all of a sudden and you start telling yourself you're not even worthy of the position, you don't even want to do it. So it's when you begin to convince yourself that you're not good enough and you avoid doing that thing or replying to that person positively because you believe that you're not worthy of your desires and you're comfortable with where you're at currently. I know it sounds crazy because we're all like, I'd do anything to be where I'm not at currently. But what's crazy is that when we're given the opportunity to change and to move, it's scary, right? We like to be where we know we are. And this is due to a buried fear. This fear is hidden underneath our self-concept. So we're gonna dig that up. The first step to overcoming self-sabotage is to recognize it. To recognize it, we need to ask ourselves these 5 questions. Am I constantly delaying tasks related to my goals? Am I constantly telling myself that I'm not capable or worthy of this position? Am I setting unrealistically high standards for myself? Standards that are out of my belief system and then feeling paralyzed by them? Am I constantly dodging situations that lead to the progression? And am I using any substance to cope with the anxiety about my goals? If you've said yes to any of these, then you are now able to identify when you are self-sabotaging. And you're able to see that that's what's hindering your manifestation. If you said no, but you feel as if you're stagnant and you just don't know what to do, and you're frustrated, you're lying, you're denying, but it's okay. We all go through experiences of self-sabotage and probably always will. But the key to getting out of it and preventing it is to identify it. It's to be aware of what it is, because it is 1 step forward and 2 steps back with self-sabotage. We know we want this thing, and when we're so close to it, we turn away because we're scared to have it. Don't feel like you're messing up because of this. This is actually how you know that your manifestation is close, when you're presented with the opportunity to self-sabotage. So when you're presented with that opportunity and you recognize it, you identify it, you can step beyond that and boom, manifestation happens. You're telling yourself, I deserve this. This is where the affirmations come into play in the most powerful prospect. This is the universe asking you, okay, you've said your affirmations, you've visualized, are you ready? It's asking you, have you reached the level of understanding that you deserve this? That's pretty much all it is. And I know it sounds so simple and we're like, it has to be harder, but it's not. The hard part is coming to terms with that self-sabotage and admitting that we are guilty of it. Now, don't beat yourself up about it if you recognize that you have self-sabotaged in the past and that has hindered you from advancing where you want to be, because you're always given the opportunity to try again. So remember that, give yourself grace. You don't always have to be ready. But the thing about that is you will eventually have to be ready. And that's beautiful because, yeah, then we're ready to have all of the things that we desire, you know? So it is kind of just believing that you're worthy of entering your new state. And we know what that state looks like, right? Because that's the one where we have all of our manifestations. That's one where we have that new job, or we have that person, or we have all that money. It's going to happen regardless. So the faster we just acknowledge that there will be lessons and obstacles, that all we need to do is jump and learn, we'll get there. It sounds like, oh, it should just be easy, whatever. And it is easy. It's just as easy as jumping and as easy as learning. It's something we've been doing since you can remember. All it takes is just a little bit of effort. And you have to feel that worthiness within your soul before the universe believes you. Because the universe knows when you're lying. You can affirm all you want. But if you are affirming and then you cancel it out with, but I still believe I'm not good enough, how do you think that's gonna go? You're gonna always cancel out your affirmations when you revert back to the old state. So all you need to do is trust that you are worthy. Because who's telling you that you're not? You're the only person telling you. And if you can't listen to yourself, listen to me. You deserve everything that you desire in this reality, in the next reality, in all realities. This is your life. Stop trying to fuck it up. I really hope this video helped point you into the right direction of manifesting the life of your dreams. Please let me know in the comments if you're currently experiencing self-sabotage, or if you have recognized a point in your life where you have experienced self-sabotage. Then you could help the other people watching this video identify what their self-sabotage is. Because that's truly the hardest part, is figuring out what you're doing, not self-sabotaging. Sometimes being oblivious to the self-sabotage is also a self-sabotage. So let's help each other out here in the comments. Talk about your experiences. Let's be open and cringe at our previous experiences of self-sabotage so that we can recognize our growth and move forward, and then help each other do that. And as always, subscribe if you'd like to hang out with me again. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.